Cryptocurrency is an inherently risky asset to invest in because it's not got a proven track record. There's lots and lots of people out there who are pushing scams and peddling coins that really shouldn't exist. SafeMoon, Dogecoin, and the new one on the block called PP Coin, just for an example, make massive gains and then pretty much crash down to insignificance. It's a dangerous game out there, but it does add a little bit of interest to a portfolio. As I always say in videos talking about cryptocurrency, it is definitely worth being very, very careful what you invest in, and definitely do not invest more than you can afford to lose. Cryptocurrency is one of those investments that, because it's got no intrinsic value, meaning it's nothing kind of sat behind the coin. In a company, for example, you've got the ownings of the company, the buildings, but cryptocurrency literally has none of that. That makes it incredibly dangerous, and it gives it the potential to go to zero at any time. Large-scale pullbacks are synonymous with cryptocurrency, as you can see on this graph here, with a number of different peaks before then coming crashing back down. No more recently than 2021, when we hit two all-time highs in kind of March or April 21, and then again later in November 2021. And since that point, it's pretty much been on a downward slope to the bottom that we hit around November of last year. But since then, we have seen the green shoots of development, and we've seen some really nice growth in that period of time. What you'll notice, if you compare that to the S&P 500, which we've got on screen here, is you'll notice a similar dip around kind of November, December sort of time, and then another dip around February, March sort of time. But the S&P 500 has pretty much gone sideways. Whereas if you compare that to Coinbase and the Bitcoin over here, you've got the low around kind of November, January sort of time, and then it slows down throughout February. But since then, we have seen a nice little bit of growth. And that's kind of gone in the face of the inflationary pressures that we've seen. And as the US has started to bring inflation under control, with it being at its lowest point now, we've seen this nice little run up recently. So perhaps we are now seeing the emergence of the next cryptocurrency bull run. YouTubers will be beside themselves. They always love pushing a good Bitcoin bull run, but we really don't know what's going to happen. But what I can give you today is an update on my own Coinbase portfolio. Now, as I've said previously, cryptocurrency, because it's inherently volatile and risky, makes up a very small percentage of my own portfolio. And the general advice is that it shouldn't be any more than kind of 15 to 20% as an absolute maximum. The number that I feel comfortable with is 5% of my overall invested net worth as a target. But if we hop into my investing spreadsheet here, you'll be able to see that currently my asset weighting towards cryptocurrency is higher at 6.2%. Nothing too concerning, but a little bit higher than I would hope for. And that's because of the rally that we've seen over the last few months. When we last did an update on my cryptocurrency portfolio, it was valued at £1,256. And well, if we hop in today, you can see it's growing around £65 to £70 over that last 2 months, with it currently valued at £1,322 and 87 pence. If we look at the graph here, you'll be able to see that since I moved from eToro to Coinbase, which of course happened in August when I moved all of my cash from eToro all across to Coinbase, you can see that it has pretty much steadily grown since that time. But I have also been making monthly investments into this portfolio. Nothing major, maybe around £20, £30 per month, but just keeping it ticking over from time to time. If you then flick through to the month data, you can see that over the last month it's actually declined in value somewhat. And that's because throughout March and early April, it did climb, and then we're just coming off of that peak that we saw when I hit just over £1,500, and it's kind of pulled down since that period of time to where we sit right at this moment in time on the 14th, 15th of May. For those of you who've caught my portfolio updates before, I tend to invest in the safer assets within the cryptocurrency space. I mean, if you can call any of them safe. I invest in just 2 different cryptocurrencies at present, them being Bitcoin and Ethereum. These are of course the 2 largest cryptocurrencies within the space. I currently hold just over half of an Ethereum, with my total holdings of 0.1570 of an ETH, with a total balance or total value at this moment in time of £757 and 36 pence. If we click into Ethereum, you'll be able to see exactly how it's moved. Over the last month, we're kind of down 12%. Over the last year, we're down 14%. Over the last week, we're down 1%, so it's not really done too well of late. But today, we're looking a little bit nicer, up just over 1.5%. If we also click through to my balance, you'll be able to see the small investments, the small transactions that I make over time. So you can see £10, £20, £20, 20, not really making massive amounts of investment, but over time, it all adds up. Now, I invest using the advanced trade feature. So you'll be able to see here, for investing £10, I've actually only paid 6p in fees. But if you buy through the normal buy-sell feature and try to invest £10, it's going to charge you an arm and a leg. So you can see here, we're just processing the preview purchase, and it will show you that actually for £10 of investment, I'm paying 99p in Coinbase fee, meaning actually only £9 and a penny of my cash is invested into the coin. So what I would advise doing is investing through the advanced trade feature. You get to keep more of your cash that way, which means that around £1 extra every single time sits in your account and continues to work away for you. If you don't know how to use advanced trade, please do let me know in the comments below, and I'll do some sort of a YouTube short or a short video just to show you how to do it, because it is definitely worth it. It makes a sizable, significant difference to the amount of cash you have in your portfolio. The fees are around 1,500% more when you pay through the buy sell feature on Coinbase, so it's definitely a trick worth learning. If we flick back to my overall portfolio, you can then see Bitcoin sat down here, a total value in my account at the moment of £565 and 54 pence, with a total amount of Bitcoins I currently own of 0.25 of a coin. So around 1/20th of a Bitcoin. Nothing really to write home about, but it's going in the right direction. And again, we can click in and see that over the last month, we're down 9%. Last week, we're down 1.27%. And today, we're up 2.3%. So what you'll notice is that Bitcoin and Ethereum, they kind of follow one another, not exactly, but they tend to trend in the same directions. If we look into Bitcoin in a bit more detail, you'll be able to see that I invest relatively small amounts here, so £20 here, £10 here, £10 down here. But what you'll notice is that I've actually received Bitcoin on some occasions, and that's because people have signed up using my Coinbase referral link. And each time anybody signs up via that link, I make around £8 in Bitcoin, and so does the person who's signed up and invested around £80. So if you haven't started using Coinbase yet and you want to get a little bit of a kickstart into investing in cryptocurrency on the platform, please do consider using my referral link down in the description below, which will immediately give you a return investment of 10% through the cash that you'll gain from investing. So the link's in the description below, no pressure, but it's there if you want it. We'll hop back in then and have a look at the overall value of my portfolio as we end this very, very short portfolio update, just by coming across to my assets over here. And you can see on ending this video, my current portfolio is valued at £1,323 and 52 pence. I'm going to continue investing in this every single month, and of course keep updating you every other month in collaboration with the bi-monthly Trading 2 and 2 updates as well. So if you do enjoy videos like this, please don't forget to drop a like on the video, leave a comment down in the description below, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel as we're on the road to 7,500 subscribers. One last push to get there. If you haven't yet opened your investing ISA for the 23-24 tax year, check out this video next. You don't want to miss it, because it's going to show you exactly the best place to invest your cash and some of the reasons why investing in an ISA is so important this year. And if you want to check out my latest Vanguard portfolio update, check that one out just up here, where I've just breached over £16,000 invested. I'll see you in that one next.